We're here at Ohlone campus, Newark. It's September the 15th. We're going to interview Alan Berling about Ohlone's own sustainable garden. And what's the inspiration for the Ohlone garden here, and when did it come to attrition?
Well, the inspiration was that the college was going to put together a program in agricultural sustainability, and the garden was kind of a key component of that major, a place to have, well, I guess what we'll call a outdoor workshop to incorporate all the techniques and theory that go into sustainability in the agricultural sense into our garden.
All right. What are some of the vegetation and vegetables you guys are using out here?
Well, we're using the French intensive method, which includes incorporating vegetables with ornamentals and sometimes actually weeds that attract beneficial insects such as dandelions. But each bed contains both vegetables, and if you'll notice, there's different annual, perennial flowers out in the garden. Again, those are to attract the insects. We also have herb gardens in the garden as well. We have basil, mints, oreganos, and about 20 different herbs in our garden.
Now, you mentioned you're planting certain things to attract insects. I hear there's a butterfly garden getting put in. What's the plan for that?
Well, right now we have on our hillside, you notice our garden slopes up on the hill. We put in a butterfly garden there, including lots of milkweed, both domestic milkweed and milkweed from Africa. A lot of plants that will attract both butterflies, hummingbirds, and if we can, native bees. But we have our garden up there that's well established and looks great this time of year. And we're also starting a annex on the other side of the garden.
So you have all these plants. What are you doing to water them?
We're building a drip system. Starting from one of the spigots in the back there, we have a drip system that runs the length of the garden and enters into each raised bed.
All right. You mentioned raised beds. What's the difference between a raised and a standard bed?
Raised bed simply just means something raised off the ground. The idea is that with a raised bed, you can confine your vegetables, your fertilizers, your compost. You're not going to have people walking on your beds. They'll walk in the pathways in between. Also, the different seasons, you'll have better drainage during the winter for your winter vegetables. You'll warm up faster in the spring, so you can plant your vegetables a little bit sooner. And it also makes for a neat appearance of the garden.
Well, that sounds like some really cool things. What are some of the steps someone can take to get involved with something like this?
Well, we do have a program on agricultural sustainability here within the college, and also environmental studies. So contact Narinder Bansal and the college, and you can become a member of our family here.
Well, thank you, Alan. Ohlone, Newark, signing off.